This story, Henry Like Always, is written by Jen Bailey, illustrated by Micah Song, and brought to life by the staff of Boone County Family Resources.
Join Henry as he navigates the ups and downs of marker missiles, stomach volcanoes, and days that feel a little too orange. The Schneider Family Book Award winner is a warm, funny story starring a child on the autism spectrum and is a reassuring read for school-bound kids of all stripes.
Chapter 1. Monday. Henry always liked Classroom 10. His friends were there, Gilly was there, and Miss Tanaka was there. Miss Tanaka kept a big calendar. The calendar showed each day of the week. It showed what would happen each day. Henry liked the calendar. It was always the same.
Class,
said Miss Tanaka.
this Friday we will have a parade.
Henry raised his hand.
Yes, Henry,
said Miss Tanaka,
On Friday, we have share time.
said Henry,
that is right.
said Miss Tanaka. Henry pointed to the big calendar.
Before share time, we have recess. Before recess, we have snack.
Henry's ears felt hot,
Friday does not have space for a parade.
Then we will make space.
said Miss Tanaka.
It is your turn for share time this week, Samuel. Would you share on Thursday?
Okay.
said Samuel. Miss Tanaka moved the share time marker from Friday to Thursday. She wrote a new word in the empty space on Friday. The new word said parade. Henry raised his hand,
We can talk later, Henry.
said Miss Tanaka.
Class, please come and see pictures from the parade we had last year.
Classroom 10 looked at the pictures. Henry looked at the new word,
That word is in the wrong place.
thought Henry.
The big calendar is not like always.
Katie came back to their table.
We will put Gilly's tank in a wagon. She will be our float.
She already floats.
Said Henry.
Chapter 2. Orange. Tuesday was Art Day, just like always. Henry wore his orange shirt on Art Day,
Why?
asked Katie.
Because art day is messy,
Said Henry.
and I do not like orange.
Mrs. Tanaka said,
Today we will make posters to invite the school to our parade. Please draw a picture, then copy what I have written on the board and write it on your poster.
Henry read what was written on the board.
Join Classroom 10 on Friday for...
Mrs. Tanaka said,
You can fill in the blank with any of our classroom words. When you are done, we will hang your posters around the school.
Jaden handed out the poster board. Samuel handed out the markers.
Watch out. They are missiles.
Samuel visited the thinking chair. Vivian drew a picture of herself as a princess. Her poster read,
Join Classroom 10 on Friday for Sparkles.
Riley drew a picture of ants carrying a banana. Her poster read,
Join Classroom 10 on Friday for marching.
Henry drew a picture of a bright blue bag covered with white stars. His poster read,
Join Classroom 10 on Friday for share time.
Not this week, Henry.
said Mrs. Tanaka. Henry did not get to hang his poster in the hall. The whole day felt very orange.
Chapter 3. Too Jangly. On Wednesday, Classroom 10 had music, just like always. Mr. Allen was the music teacher.
I have brought you some instruments,
said Mr. Allen.
You can keep them until after your parade on Friday.
Katie got a kazoo. Too buzzy. Riley got a drum. Too thumpy. Henry got a tambourine. Too jangly,
Do I get an instrument?
asked Samuel.
You do not need one.
Said Mr. Allen.
You will lead the parade.
I do not want to lead the parade.
Said Samuel.
I want an instrument. Leading the parade is no fun.
I told you parades were no fun.
Said Henry.
I like parades.
Said Vivian.
Then you are no fun.
Said Henry. Henry visited the thinking chair.
Chapter 4, Volcanoes. On Thursday, Henry did not feel like always. His stomach had butterflies in it. At snack, Henry could not eat. At recess, Henry could not swing. When the class sat in the share time circle, Henry's stomach had frogs in it.
Welcome to our special share time day,
Said Mrs. Tanaka. She handed the share time bag to Samuel.
May I go to the nurse?
Asked Henry.
You will miss share time.
Said Mrs. Tanaka.
I know.
Said Henry.
You need to go with a hall buddy.
Said Mrs. Tanaka.
I will go with Henry.
Said Katie. Henry and Katie left classroom 10 and walked down the hall.
What is wrong, Henry?
Asked Katie. Henry said,
The class rule is to not peek in the share time bag before share time. Classroom 10 is peeking.
But it is share time.
Said Katie.
Share time is on Friday.
Said Henry. He did not want to talk anymore. He did not even want to talk to Katie. Henry's stomach had a volcano in it.
Chapter 5, Parade Day. On Friday, Miss Tanaka handed out the instruments. Not like always.
Today is parade day,
She said,
Too much noise.
thought Henry. Miss Tanaka handed Henry his tambourine. Henry handed Miss Tanaka his quiet card. That meant Henry could go to the big closet and have some quiet time. The big closet was filled with many things. Paper, markers, and glue sat on the bottom shelf. Scissors and rulers sat on the top shelf. On the middle shelf sat the share time bag. The share time bag was full of something big. Henry wanted to peek.
The rule says there is no peeking before share time.
He thought.
But Friday is share time day.
Henry opened the bag. Inside was a tall, shiny hat.
I have never seen a hat like that,
said Henry. The hat had a tall blue plume on it.
Feathery.
The closet door opened.
I showed the hat yesterday for share time,
said Samuel.
It is my brother's hat. When he wears it, he can boss the whole band. I will wear it to lead the parade.
I would wear this hat for always,
said Henry.
If I wear that hat, I do not get to play an instrument,
said Samuel.
That hat is too heavy. It squishes my ears. I do not like that hat.
My tambourine is too jangly. It hurts my ears,
said Henry.
I do not like my tambourine.
Henry got an idea.
What if you play my tambourine and I wear your hat?
Deal,
said Samuel. Henry put the hat on his head.
Soft.
The weight pressed down.
Nice.
The hat covered his ears.
Quiet.
Henry marched out of the closet.
Is everything okay?
Asked Miss Tanaka.
Yes.
Said Henry.
Samuel and I are sharing because it is Friday.
Classroom 10 had their parade. Some friends buzzed. Some friends sparkled. One even got to float. And Henry found his own way, just like always.